anyone else, but this has always weirded me out when there will be magic practitioners who are learning from women. And not just magic, but this can be anything to do with earth or plant medicine as well. And they're learning from women. And these men are not giving credit. They're changing the craft completely, like altering the code. So that kind of is like going against the ways that they were taught how to use something. Like, this is why women gatekeep so much, because y'all will take what we teach you and manipulate it for ill use. And that's not why we're teaching it. That's why women gatekeep. That's why we gatekeep things, even with other women. Like, if you cannot be trusted with particular information, why would we teach you? Why should we be teaching you these things when you're using them for the worst? This is what, like, not everyone can study magic. Not everyone is meant to do magic, because you have some really selfish, evil people here. And that's why, like, I've always understood, how come I have these gifts, but they don't have these gifts? Because you must be trusted. You must be trusted highly. With great power comes great responsibility. And this is like, it's just coming back to the Egypt, like, weighing of the heart ceremony, where instead of actually having a light heart, you were able to buy a light heart. So you didn't even really have to occupy that. You cannot buy, even if you do buy these courses and this knowledge and you take it and you twist it, that always is going to come back to you, especially for those of us that use magic and have these wisdoms that are meant to do that, like they're booby trapped. If you do something out of the terms of how you were taught, you'll get extreme karmic backlash. Or if you take information that is not meant for you and you use it and it's actually like encoded to harm people that do that, like, you need to understand what you're doing. And this is the whole masculine thing with, oh, it's mine, I'm colonizing it. It's like, when you are taught something from a plant or from an energy or something that can't be seen, that is something that's yin, that's feminine, that's in the darkness or in the space of the ether, we should be working with the utmost respect. That's why, like, just because we can't see something doesn't mean we shouldn't be honoring it. That's just like God, right? Oh, I can't see God, so I don't believe. I don't see God, so, or no one's watching me. God, like, I've always had this feeling, like, I know there's always an energy that's recording everything that I do. Even when no physical person is around me, there is an energy that is recording every single thing that I do and weighing it out on the scale of, is this harmful or is this loving? I've just always known that in my mind. Like, this is being recorded. This is being recorded. This is being recorded. It really puts like accountability and self-awareness at the forefront of your life. Yeah, if you're learning from women, if you're learning from the earth, anything that is spiritual and feminine, just be respectful and don't switch shit around. If you're not taught to do that, and always ask first. Ask if you're allowed to do it. Ask, because you might not, that might go against something that completely just screws you out of something for good or really gets you into some trouble. Just ask permission. Just ask permission. Be respectful. Stop stealing, even with wisdom and knowledge, because it's going to get used against you, because that's how shit like that works. It's only made for the right users that are meant to use it. That's why we write in different languages. That's why we have our own alphabets and symbolisms and grimoires, so that people cannot read it and just do it, because this stuff is not made for just everybody. You have to be emotionally mature. You have to be emotionally equipped, or else we would have people doing crazy stuff all the time and getting charged with witchcraft for it, because it's not emotionally maturely done. People would like be cheated on and then they'd go do like something terrible to their ex, not knowing that that's like, if your ex deserves karma, they're going to get it. Just especially if you just leave them alone, they're definitely going to get it that much faster. If you want anyone to get karma, leave them alone. Stop bothering them. Let them sit in their own energy and feel that out. You know, this is probably why there weren't a lot of masculine or men practitioners too, because of just like the testosterone, they would not have like the intuitive thinking. They'd be like, kill him immediately. You know, just like no thought. Whereas women were going to be like, kill. Oh. And then we just like sit in with our everything. And our intuition tells us not to do that because it's a bad use of our magic. I don't know. Just something I'm noticing in the community of magic. And not just with what men, there's a lot of women too that are not respectful of other practitioners, of practices, of other cultures. We just need to be respectful of practices and tradition. And if something's a new tradition, something's a new tradition. State that. Don't twist other people's work. If you really are a creator here that's meant to create something, you were someone in many past lives. Like if you're here to teach people like a new way, that's going to just speak for itself. You never have to force something. You'll never have to force the truth. Try that on for size. You will never have to force the truth. Be well.